I'm Kevin.
And I'm Laura Cheslakowski. The name of our organization is We See You San Diego, and the mission is to serve a home-cooked meal every Tuesday night for members of the homeless community here in San Diego. We See You San Diego focuses on the homeless community because they are a marginalized group in society that often isn't seen.
So when we started the dinner, there was probably 10 people that, would come and eat food. Now there's probably 150 to 200 people that we cook for every week.
One thing that we talk about is that upon entrance of the parking lot where we host this dinner, the atmosphere of love will be felt. It's amazing the people that have organically come to be a part of serving this dinner because they all have the same spirit. It is just the smiles, the remembering people's names, the remembering people's stories, and I think that really makes a difference.
My name is Peter Kelleher, and they call me the Soup Man. And the reason they call me the Soup Man is because I started passing out hot soup to my homeless friends. I started doing this after I lost my son to the streets of Bangor, Maine. My son OD'd. He was a drug addict. Travis was really a good kid, young man. And I lost him. And I had to do something. I had to do something to try to help somebody. I couldn't save my son. I came up with this idea that it was cold, and I started making hot soup. It was warm. Hot soup is warm. It shows love. And I started bringing it out to the homeless. My last straw was a woman that I met. She didn't have a hat on. She didn't have gloves on. And I gave her my hat, and I gave her my gloves. It just grew from there.
My name is Katie Stagliano, and my organization is called Katie's Crops. I was inspired to start Katie's Crops after I grew a 40-pound cabbage when I was in the 3rd grade. Every night before I sat down to dinner, my dad would always tell my brother and I just how lucky we were to sit down to a healthy meal. So I brought my cabbage to a local soup kitchen, and I was actually blessed to be able to come back and serve my cabbage. And I realized if one cabbage could help to feed 275 people, then imagine how many people an entire garden could feed. And that one day really changed my life. It really opened my eyes to the issue of hunger. We have gardens growing across the country, and these gardens are started and run by youth between the ages of 9 and 16. So it's just amazing, especially for youth volunteers, to see their hard work transform into these beautiful vegetables, and then seeing the difference that they're able to make by helping to feed those in need.
Hi, my name's Mario.
I'm Donna, Mario's mom with Stand With Mario. The mission for Stand With Mario is to help people become friends and not be a bully. He came out one morning and just said that he wanted to stop bullies.
I just trying to help kids to stop being a bully.
I thought that's a wonderful idea, but I really have no idea how to do that. And even if it was just to make him feel better, we ventured into it. But then we came across buddy benches.
So a buddy bench, you sit and make a friend so you don't get bullied.
When a child is left out or feeling lonely, whatever the reason, need a new friend, new to the school, that they can sit on the bench and the other children go up and ask them to play. It's really about just being kind.
People just need to stop. People don't need to hate the world.
You don't know what that person's been going through. And sometimes just smiling at them, it just changes their day, it can change their outlook.
My name is Christina Kitchen. I started my foundation, Brianna's Love, after I lost my daughter, Brianna, to a rare form of leukemia. Brianna's Love's mission is to offer stuffed animals and blankets to the children battling cancer through our Give Kids a Snuggle program. And with that, we offer it to the kids actually battling the cancer as well as their siblings. So when Brianna was going through treatment, volunteers would come into the room and offer her stuffed animals, and the first thing she would say is, "Do I get to keep it?" And then she would lay them around herself in the bed. So stuffed animals were always a comfort to her even before she got sick. After Brianna had passed, I put the word out with the community and we started collecting stuffed animals right then. And within a month and a half, we had about 300 stuffed animals. After we donated those to Children's National for Christmas time, I decided this is what we really needed to do. We just wanted to take her love that she had and just keep that going by offering that to other kids. And so we became a nonprofit in 2017 after that.
We See You San Diego makes a difference because the feeling of joy that you get by blessing somebody and loving on somebody that so often feels unloved, it changes you.
I hope that Katie's Crops has not only helped to feed individuals, I hope that it has provided a sense of family and friends to those who are struggling and just created a sense of community.
I've lost a son and I've gained a family. From my followers that follow me to my volunteers that volunteer with me, this is a gift.
I am definitely comforted because it's as if I'm able to share the love that Brianna had. So knowing that I'm able to help these families, it helps me take the next step and keep going every day.
So when he started this and seeing the impact that it has later, to think that one person, first of all, can be affected that badly and change it into something so good.
It's amazing. It's amazing to get to love people.
We've been able to make a difference in the lives of hundreds of people over the last couple of years.
I've been able to make the difference in many, many lives. Hundreds, thousands.
Roughly 1,400 kids' lives have been impacted by what we do.
We've been able to make a difference in the lives of thousands of children.
Katie's Crops has been able to donate over 300,000 pounds of produce to those in need.